I know your deepest desires. Your thoughts come to me. Isn't there a game for the N64 that's sort of like Pokemon, only you have a robot and instead of catching other Pokemon, you collect machine parts to customize your arena fighting android? Well, have I got a treat for you. Custom Robo is an N64 game developed by Noise, a Japanese studio now known for the Custom Robo series. The game first came out in Japan in 1999. While it never reached the West, it wasn't a Japanese exclusive. In 2006, a mere 7 years after the game's initial launch, Nintendo ported Custom Robo to the iQ Player, an N64 contained completely inside a controller, and distributed exclusively to the Chinese market. Think about that. While everyone else was experiencing the PS3, 360, and the Wii, the legal Chinese gaming market was getting hyped about new releases on the N64. In the game, the player is a silent protagonist battling his way to fame and glory. Since girls didn't play video games in 1999, you can only play as a boy. On a very special day, your mother gives you a Custom Robo, a small toy that apparently everyone under the age of 18 possesses. The custom part comes from your robot's customizable modules of rifles, bombs, missiles, and boots. The meat of the gameplay happens in Holosseums, or arenas that resemble a skee-ball table. Since almost everyone in the world owns a Custom Robo, these Holosseums populate every space imaginable. Want to go for a quiet walk in the park? Oh wait, you can't, because a legion of kids are screaming while battling on Parks Department Holosseums. Students can't study at school because their classmates are dueling in the school-provided Holosseum on school grounds. Welcome to the dystopian future of Custom Robo, where children parent themselves by beating the crap out of each other's robots. Holosseum interiors range from volcanoes, parks, aircraft carriers, and industrial levels of one kind or another. My favorite is the sushi bar themed crucible, where cover consists of raw fish on rice. Battles are fast-paced and you rarely face the same exact opponent twice. Your robot blasts out of a cannon as a cube, then transforms into its true shape. Each robot starts the battle at 1000 HP, and the first to 0 loses. Don't button mash too hard, or you'll leave yourself open to enemy attacks. If your robot takes too much damage, it falls down, vulnerable to even more punishment. You face a great number of different foes with varying abilities, styles, and equipment. Robots can dash, rocket jump, double jump, and lob bombs at each other. As you progress through the game's story, you'll collect an almost overwhelming amount of parts, so you'll have a nearly infinite combination of weapons to mix and match. If you don't want to mess around with the story mode, you can play the AI or one of your friends in a 2-player battle mode. Primary weapons range from a simple burst-fire laser to a Gatling gun to a gun that shoots homing wasps. There's also one that shoots out a flaming dragon. How cool is that? The wackier the gun, the more dangerous it is in the hands of the AI. The graphics aren't anything special, but they get the job done. Character portraits look zany and appropriately Japanese. The overworld pretty much looks like Harvest Moon. Robot models in the arenas consist of the flat, jagged polygons that everyone got used to on the N64. So far, I've looked back at 3 N64 games that were never released outside of Japan, and they need to stay put. This game, however, deserved a worldwide release. The West would have to wait until the GameCube for a Custom Robo title. Anyone looking for an undiscovered gem on the N64 needs to play this game. The frenetic battles are incredibly fun and quick. Customizing your robot with weapons and bombs means constant variety and fresh battles against new opponents. The game accommodates any kind of playstyle and forces you to constantly adjust your tactics. If you understand even a little Japanese, the story is pretty entertaining too. My recommendation is to pick this game up any way you can. It's available on the Japanese Wii Virtual Console, and copies are cheap to import. There are of course other means that I won't mention. Overall, I'm gonna give Custom Robo 7 Custom Robos. That's it for this video. If you have any comments or requests, please send me a note or drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and mahalo!